¿Qué onda? This is Hector El Chido Canales bringing you another blast from the past. This match took place on November 22nd, 2014. Thanksgiving weekend, Southgate, California for AWS. If you watch some of my other wrestling videos, you know that I start the video with giving a little insights on before, during, and after the wrestling match. And sometimes I talk smack on the person who I'm wrestling because, well, it's well deserved. This video, I think I'm going to be talking smack about myself because it's well deserved. Almost a year prior to this, on 2013, I suffered my most catastrophic wrestling injury that basically just killed any dream that I had making a living as a professional wrestler. I completely shattered my clavicle, opted out of surgery, which made it take about 3 to 4 times longer for it to heal. To this day, I still have problems with my shoulder because my clavicle is a bit like zigzag, and so it doesn't connect into my shoulder properly, which probably leads to why a year ago I tore my rotator cuff. So that's the story kind of leading into it. There's so much more. I mean, I didn't just lose the prospect, the dream of being able to wrestle for a living. I lost a lot more in my own eyes, and because I couldn't, in other words, I couldn't see the forest from the tree. At that point, I was so focused, laser focused on trying to make it back, that I didn't care about anything else. I should have been out for a whole year with that injury. I didn't let the doctors tell me what to do. I told myself what I should do. Again, just thinking of myself. I didn't know that it was going to take so long for it to heal that I got impatient and I started working out, especially because there were opportunities that were slipping through my hands. They had already slipped. Many with top companies and upcoming companies, man. I hit the gym harder. I hit the weights harder. I trained like never before. And a lot of it, I was in a lot of pain. I mean, before the bone mended, I was already working on my upper body, trying to get it back. I was doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing. I didn't take anything for the pain. I sucked it up and I kept it all in. And I used it as fuel to fuel me. I didn't have anybody to cheer me on. I didn't have anybody on my team. Yes, I have a wife and daughter, but they were happier just having me home. I didn't want to be home. I wanted to reach up and grab that star. I just didn't know that star wasn't there anymore. I was blind to everything because I was so into myself. I was bitter and angry at so many people. I wasn't bitter and angry at the guy who hurt me. I put that past me. I was bitter and angry at these promotions who completely forgot about me. Bitter and angry at the fans who completely forgot about me after I put my body on the line for them. I was bitter and angry at these wrestlers who were now taking my spot. And especially there was one guy who was doing the whole exotico gimmick literally like a couple months after I was gone. My goal was to prove the naysayers wrong. Almost like buying a new car, getting fly clothes, and then prancing around in front of your ex-girlfriend's house saying, "Look at me now," type of thing, you know? And so I start wrestling again. And I'm in a lot of pain. I'm not telling anybody. In the gym, I'm in a lot of pain. In the ring, I'm in a lot of pain. This thing's hurting. It finally healed, but it's hurting. It's a new bone that formed there to connect the pieces that were so far away from each other. I do a little thing for AWS. The promoter at AWS, Bart, thinks because he sees me all around starting to work now in lucha shows and whatnot, that I'm good. So he calls me up and he says, I got a great match idea for you. You versus Jessie Godderz. Now Jessie Godderz, fantastic looking guy, darn good wrestler. And he's just coming off reality TV from Big Brother. He's got a lot of social media coverage behind him. Plus, look at him. I took it as a great challenge coming off this injury and finally again putting it in that ex-girlfriend's face like, I'm Hector El Chido Canales, bitch. You know, type of thing. But that's projected towards the promoters who forgot me, the fans who forgot me, and the wrestlers who were betraying me and taking my spot. I start training harder than ever. I mean, if I was already training super hard, here I am just going balls out, man. I'm pressing. I'm in so much pain, but I'm screaming at myself in my head. You little bitch. Suck it up, you little bitch. Push. Self-abuse, I guess, you know. One of the previous AWS shows, like a month or two before this show, I was told of a little girl, 10-year-old, who had leukemia. She was a fan of mine. She wanted to show up to the show, cheer me on, because on previous times she's cheered me on. She liked my pink tights. Going into this show again, I'm just focused on myself. That's it. Just focused on myself. How I'm gonna prove to everybody that, I don't know, man. Just stupid delusions, you know? So I get to the show and I start getting ready. I am pumped. I am hyped. I am so nervous. Bart taps me on the shoulder. He's excited. Lovey is here. Lovey. I'm like, who? The little girl with cancer. She's here. She's here for you. Lifelong, it's just been her and her dad. Her and her dad came and they got a little box for donations that she made up. She decorated it, and we're gonna pass it around. Could you bring her in the ring and introduce her? And I am such an egotistical little prick, man, that I'm thinking, what the hell you doing, Bart? Like, this is my time. Thinking of myself again. Just purely thinking of myself. I'm such a self-centered person. Jessie Godderz says later on, as I'm trying to call a match with him, trying to get my stuff ready, and Jessie Godderz says, wait, you're gonna go out there before our match? That's gonna kill your pop. Yeah, usually it does. You go out there before you're supposed to go out there, and then you go out there again. It kind of, lowers significantly the pop because they've already seen you. And I thought about that, like, yeah. I met her at kind of like at the entrance, and it's the first time I've ever met her. I had seen her in the past, like cheering in the crowd. I didn't recognize her. Not just because of the mask, but she has no hair. And this always hurt me. She looked like death, man. Oh, boy. I'm thinking to myself, going out there in this played out wrestling match, this predetermined, hard-hitting fake match, and she's fighting for her life. And I'm thinking about my stupid fake fight. Dang it. So we go out there.
Well, Hector Canales has gotten into the ring with his workout gear on.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what
right now, I got a special guest for all of you and for myself.
Uh-oh.
Please give a round of applause to Lovey. I gotta tell you guys, I hit the gym and all that stuff, and sometimes I think I'm a tough guy, but compared to Lovey, I ain't tough, man. She's tough. There's a donation box last month. Well, she saw the one you made, right? It was okay. But she made herself this one. So for you guys that don't know, Lovey, she's fighting leukemia. And she's kicking his ass. And she's wearing pink. I'm not sure what color I'm gonna be wearing tonight, right? But we know that people in pink can kick some ass. So don't forget, please, we're gonna have Lovey's box down in front if you guys want to donate, please. Okay? Lovey, you got any words? You sure? Just tell me this. Do you want me to kick Mr. Pec-tacular's ass? Yeah! So, one last time. Lovey!
This incredibly brave young lady, Lovey. As Hector had mentioned, she's battling leukemia now. And managed to build up the strength to come into our ring. And yes, we are accepting donations.
This is the kind of stuff that puts it all into perspective.
Right here for a long time. This is Lovey's father, George. Come on, George. Hey, get in here.
So come match time, I've just been paintbrushed across the face with reality. We go out there, and yeah, the pop wasn't as loud. During the course of the match, the fans got really into it. It was a very good match. It was one to remember, but one I haven't watched. Even though I'm uploading this, I still haven't watched it because I am so embarrassed of myself. Because at the end, did it really matter? What really matters? I'm happy to say 9 years later, Lovey is cancer free. And that moment, this little 10-year-old girl, that little girl fought for her life and showed more integrity and strength than I could ever show. I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Hector Canales making his way to the ring. It's a huge fanfare from the fans here in South Beach.
It looks like he's got a little bit different demeanor tonight.
That is true. Normally he
I
comes
think he has something to prove, you know?
Well, he's going against somebody that's making his AWS debut tonight, so he definitely has a lot to show. And this matchup should be very interesting.
Very emotional show earlier he had for, Uh-oh.
Mr. Pec-tacular. Mr. Pec-tacular making his AWS debut here tonight.
I gotta tell you, he is one specimen, baby. This guy is put together. Pecs, back, lats, shoulders, biceps, triceps, quads. I mean, he's got it all.
We can't take anything away from Mr. Pec-tacular. He is a former two-time, as much as I hate to plug a mainstream company, a former two-time Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champion and a former...
What? Who? What?
Those guys down in Florida. The guys that just lost their TV deal with Spike TV and now they're with
I don't know. I don't watch wrestling on TV. I come to the live shows. I come to AWS. I come to see real wrestlers wrestle in front of real people, not on TV, not on pay-per-view. The real deal, live in person, baby.
Well, not just that, but he's also a former Ohio Valley Wrestling Tag Team Champion. And spent a lot of his time training over at the OVW Training Academy alongside the Dudley Boys, Al Snow, people like that.
And I'm supposed to be impressed.
You should be.
You know what? I trained with Cincinnati Red and Bill Anderson. That's impressive, baby. I don't know who these other guys. Although I do know Al Snow, he's a good guy.
T-A-C-U-L-A-R, and that's trademark. So guy with the Raiders hat on back there, don't try to steal it.
I don't think the Raiders can steal anything.
We're also going to lose the pose down. And out of your good graces, you're going to donate her money to me after I meet him.
Okay, that right there's class on the line, man.
I'm that guy.
Yeah, you're that guy. You're a total dick in the process for trying to
Oh, you
take
got something to say?
leukemia
She says no.
donation.
And I'm ready to start that pose down for your number one loss.
Okay, well, looks like we might have ourselves a pose
Wait,
now.
he's got to say something since you welcomed him so loudly as soon as he came to the curtain.
Well, thanks.
I'm sensing a little inner hostility here.
All right, number one.
Okay,
A
number
little
one.
low self-esteem.
Eres un mamón.
You gonna translate that?
Oh, he's trying to act like he doesn't know what he just called me.
Hey, shut up.
Tonight,
See how I say shut up?
we're not taking anybody's money.
Oh, come on, I just said it.
You're not winning any pose down. And you're not winning any match. But,
Don't say but so many times.
taking home one big wet kiss.
Things are definitely taking a change here, fans.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Pec-tacular now reassessing his position as up with the Canales.
Eso.
Well, the real man is reared his head here in AWS once again.
Hey, no, wait.
Don't show us your real head there, Hector.
Espera, muchachito.
Oh,
Déjame decirte que estás tan lindo.
Mighty interesting. We might see a little bromance here, ladies and gentlemen.
tell you what,
Want me to pose first? That's what's it.
that's Hector in his all his glory, baby.
This is for me.
Hey, the hard cam's back here, man.
All right. You tried.
It looks like Hector likes it.
Okay,
Well, not to
How about
take,
another
but I
one?
want you to watch carefully.
well, not to take anything away from either one of these men. Both of them had physiques that could have very well been chosen at a granite.
I'll tell you
People
what,
gonna watch Murder, She Wrote
in his
later.
own right.
Write a check for 3 cents to the kid for
This
their
dude
birthday.
has, if he has an ounce of fat on him somewhere, I want to know where he's hiding
Whoever
it.
cheers for this guy's disgusting.
You know, I'm not even going to touch that. I don't know if this if this has become an official show, a pose down or not.
I don't know, man.
But it looks like Hector
He's
so far
going for
won
the
it.
leg pose.
Well, he has great quads.
Oh no, this is spectacular.
I've seen better. But they take pictures. I don't
Both
get
these
it.
dudes can compete.
Actually, if my thoughts serve me correctly, Mr. Pec-tacular has competed in a numerous amount of bodybuilding competitions. I'm surprised. I'm not quite sure if he's nominated, but he's definitely made a splash in all of them. And now Hector showing off the glutes, showing off the thighs.
Both dudes spend a lot of time in the gym. Both these guys are ready to come hard and strong and make a name for themselves in the AWS.
Looks like Triple H coming hard and strong for Hector.
And they cheer for you.
You might take it seriously. Well, Mr. Pec-tacular, as I mentioned, is no slouch in his own right. Both of these men very well accomplished in their own sectors of pro wrestling.
I don't know this place you say he's from because I don't watch wrestling on TV. I only come to live events. But I can tell you, he's got his hand full. I don't care who he is. He's got his hands full here with Hector Canales. In more ways than one, if you know what I mean, brother.
Everybody in here is going to cheer for me. Watch.
They haven't since you came out here.
Oh, we're good. That guy back there in the curtain.
What guy back there are you talking about? Did he bring Bobby E with him?
My career.
Well, Mr. Pec-tacular and Hector Canales have yet to lock up.
Hey, does everybody realize this is a wrestling match?
Well,
Are we supposed to have some wrestling here? Are we going to see these guys like hook up?
the bell has rung.
I think it's time for some action. I think it's time to watch these guys do their thing. Hector, go get them, baby. It's time.
Well, the bell has rung, and the timekeeper has initiated the
Time for the talking to stop and the action to start.
Well, it looks like the action just might start with a lip line.
Mr. Pec-tacular doesn't even want to lock up with
There's a lot of people on the roster that do not want to wrestle Hector because Hector really takes his work seriously. He loves to lock up with me. Granted, that has made him extremely successful. He is a former SoCal Pro heavyweight and tag team champion.
Tights. That's why everybody's cheering for
when
you.
I wrestled, I didn't care.
Take them off.
No.
Man, what kind of man, woman? Bring it on, baby. Jack Stone was ready for everybody.
Wait a second. Mr. Pec-tacular just told Hector to take off his trunks. Now, this look. No. Okay, don't encourage it. We have children in the audience, Hector. Do not take your trunks off. Do not take your trunks off.
No, baby, you've waited and I've waited long enough.
Oh, get the black box right. Oh. Okay, thank you. Well, thankfully, Hector has another set of tights underneath the pink ones, and his posture sure as hell straightened up after that.
Thank God. I was about to have a cardiac arrest here.
Well,
I'm going to pass out. You take me to the hospital.
Well, we've seen two changes in the personality traits of Hector Canales. The real man, El Cheeto, and back to El Cheeto.
Right now. I dictate what happens. I'm in the ring.
Ding ding!
Arguing with the girl with dreadlocks sure as well not going to get anything accomplished, Mr. Pec-tacular.
All I know is that
Well, Mr. Pec-tacular sure as hell isn't making any friends. I don't know how long into this matchup we're into. Normally, I call wrestling matches. This right here is more or less a maturing contest. And if this was dictated on score points, I'd definitely say Hector's already.
yes, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird.
Oh, so he's a big man.
Well, I guess I can say the referee's definitely doing his best work in the night so far.
I'll tell you what, that's
We already rung the bell, ref.
We rang the bell while ago.
We already rang the bell. We've already rung the bell. Okay, fine. Let's end the match. Okay, when we rung the bell again, I guess the matchup is officially started. All right, well, it looks like we're going to have a test of strength between Mr. Pec-tacular and Hector Canales. Double-handed nonetheless. And now we're about to see who truly is. How many character changes are you going to have in the process of the match, Hector? Well, the real man is back. Never mind. El Cheeto's back.
What's up?
I get pitted up Well, I don't know whether or not we're 5 minutes in this match or only 1 minute, but either way, Mr. Pec-tacular is still asking for a test of strength. And Hector still hasn't responded. All right, so here we go. These two powerhouses finally lock up. And Mr. Pec-tacular with an early advantage. Working down on the knuckles. Trying to see if he can snap the fingers possibly going to the small joint manipulation on the part of Mr. Pec-tacular. Man has a tremendous deadlift. And wow! And Hector is fighting back. It seems like anytime he pulls down those El Cheeto trunks, he gets stronger. Well, actually, I'd say for the sake of Hector, he might as well go ahead and just take those black trunks off because they're making him stronger if he has the pink ones on, apparently. Well, Mr. Pec-tacular back on the offense, still trying to see if he can grip away the fingers. And Hector coming back to life again. And Pec-tacular wants out of the ring. I'm sure he's now regret actually signing up here for AWS. I'm sure this is not what he had in mind. Oh! Double axe handle right between the shoulder blades in the back of the head. And now it looks like this matchup might finally go underway. And very intelligent of Mr. Pec-tacular to notice that the trunks dictate on how strong Hector actually gets. Well, now Hector, now nursing the left shoulder, is left out on the mat. And he needs to get back into this contest real slick, quick, and in a hurry if he wants to come out of here with the W. And Mr. Pec-tacular, so far doing all right on his first matchup here in AWS. But he's wasting way too much time talking to the fans. Sure they can quit it. Small package. Get down, ref. 1, 2. Who hired this ref? Go! Nice clothesline by Mr. Pec-tacular. Well, Hector definitely ricocheted his head off the mat after that huge clothesline. Yeah, I may have said a lot of negative things about Mr. Pec-tacular, but you have to put into account the man is extremely strong. And a nice downward elbow right into the trapezius. If he can try to see if he can... He's probably been studying some of his tapes of Hector. It was actually earlier this year, really back in May or a little earlier than that, he had just came back from a devastating clavicle injury, and I'm sure that Mr. Pec-tacular knows that. Now bringing Hector into the corner, and then just leaving him there. Well, the match really has him. He rocked right into the middle turnbuckle there. Now Hector manning up onto the middle ropes now. The educational part of our program. 10 count en español.
Everybody knows Spanish in the crowd, it looks like. Oh, Julio in the face.
Now trying to stick his manhood right through the back of the head of Mr. Pec-tacular. Wow! Nice enziguri.
Beautifully executed.
Tremendous vertical leap by the huge Mr. Pec-tacular.
I guess he didn't take very kindly to Hector's tactics. Stomping the hand now. That's just ruthless.
It's been a very slow but hard matchup here. Every single one of these shots was equals up to probably about 10 shots from the average man. Mr. Pec-tacular.
I don't know. Tango.
Either way. We got a chin lock right there. Excuse me, right here. On El Cheeto, Hector Canales trying to see if he can find his way back into this thing. And I think one of the fans just spilled the beer on the outside of the ring. Should have that man
Your license has been revoked, sir. No more beer for you.
Now Hector feeding off of the crowd here in Southgate, trying to make his way back up to one knee. He's up to 2 feet. Back elbow. And no. Oh, damn. Looks like Mr. Pec-tacular was trying to go for a mat slam, but I think he may have slammed Hector's head, the back of his head, right on his kneecap.
That's what it looked like.
Probably was unintentional.
Hector, he's dazed and confused. He's punching into the air.
As we mentioned earlier, yes, a shot to the back of the head could equal a concussion. 1, 2, and
Pec-tacular almost gave it away right there.
Hector almost scored with that schoolboy. Now kicks to the back and the kidneys. And now, nice knee to the temple. Mr. Pec-tacular rolls into the cover. 1, 2, and 2.
Come on, Hector!
2 count.
And Pec-tacular looks like he's getting a little impatient here.
I will take him.
Yeah, he wants it to be over. I'm sure this is not what he's used to.
I'm gonna need
He's more used to like 2 or 3
because I had to see you
matches on his
tonight.
tapings.
You fat,
Yeah,
ugly
he's not used to, and I'm sure he's not used to an opponent quite like Hector Canales. He is a one of a kind, you know what I mean?
Whoa! Pec-tacular press here. Just holding up Hector like he's a small child. He's got him up in the air. And
Hector came down on the rope.
This is your fault.
Pec-tacular's, he better pay more attention to Hector and less attention to the fans.
nice move though by Hector. Nice clothesline. Make it 2. Pec-tacular is now singing soprano.
Yes.
And now Hector.
Wow, what a forearm. Oh my God, that was like a forearm shoulder from hell. I can't believe Pec-tacular kicked out after that.
Yeah, Pec-tacular is now seeing stars. You can see
He's reeling, but Hector's got to stay on him.
well, looks like he just might. And Hector got some big plan for Mr. Pec-tacular now. Nice splash in the corner.
Splash in the corner. What's going on? He's going to give him a nice suplex here.
And he scores with it.
Snap suplex. He's throwing him over. Here we go.
Three amigo time. Now we got 2. Or dose. Now can he go for the trifecta if he can score? No. Bringing out the arm. Kick to the midsection.
Changing it up a little bit. Uh-oh.
Looks like it might change his ring attire.
Oh, no.
He's changing up his ring attire again.
Oh, no, but he gets caught. He gets caught with his pants down, Michael.
I was going to say that, but you beat me to a punch on that.
That's why I'm beautiful Jack Stud, baby. And Hector now in a world of hurt. Mr. Pec-tacular gets turned around, though. Hector still got his wits about him.
Let's go for those shots to the forehead once again. He started with that earlier. That is one thing I've learned in pro wrestling is you never hit the same move twice.
I'll tell you what, he did 10 in Spanish, he got 9 in English. And now he's going to complete his wardrobe change for us. Hector with his love pants. And I don't think he's got anything else under that. It don't look like he can have anything else under that.
Well, he has something else underneath there, but we can't show it on
Oh, and he goes for a kiss, and Pec-tacular says no way. Wow. How about a power bomb instead?
And the fans at ringside are in shock by that delicious power bomb. Hector doesn't know where the hell he is.
What does he have his on?
Now, Mr. Pec-tacular is wasting way too much time here. He could very well gotten the 3 count out of this.
Should have been gone for the pin a long time ago.
Just lost, let him up.
What do you mean he just lost? You got to pin him in order for him to lose, you idiot.
I said one.
Well, okay, well, technically, yes, the referee does have to initiate a 10 count. If you can't get up, then you're considered, I guess, knocked out. But Hector is far from knocked out.
And this is far from being a referee. I'm sorry, he's just horrible.
Look at him. Yes, we can see him. Pec-tacular go for the bloody pin already.
It looks like he could have had the pin 2 or 3 times, and he's just not wanting to touch Hector. I don't know why. At this point, you've touched him enough.
Pin him with your foot. If you're that freaking homophobic, just pin him with your damn foot. And now Hector looks like he's going on through an ecstasy trip right now. And now,
Hector Hector pulled him in.
He's gonna slip the tongue in too. Alright. Yeah, Mr. Pec-tacular should be used to bromance by now.
I don't know. He should have been out of here by now. He should have had the pin 1, 2, 3. He's taking way too much time.
Wait. What?
And what?
Count out? You kidding me?
Are you kidding me? What?
Well, fans, after all that, we got a count out.
That's what the referee got us.
Okay, well, nevertheless, Hector Canales comes out of here the winner via count out. And Mr. Pec-tacular, well,
I think we need to see a sequel to this match because nothing was really solved here tonight. I think these two guys need to get it on again.
I definitely agree with you on that one. Mr. Pec-tacular, albeit, yes, it was a little long-winded, but yes, he made an impressive power display here tonight in his AWS debut. I can definitely see him coming back here again. Just a matter of whether or not he'll have the balls to compete against somebody of the caliber of Hector Canales.
I don't know, man, but
Oh, wait, Hector's
the
daring me.
fans want to see another match right now. Hector's like, let's get this on again.
Pec-tacular is reluctant to get back into the ring. What's he going to do? Hector's going to lay down for him, which I think just drew Pec-tacular further away.
Okay, come on like this.
Well, I will admit, there's actually got a smart on Hector's part, and it says to play in the mind games. Very Dustin Rhodes-esque.
Pitcher, you can be the catcher.
Nice baseball reference.
I don't know, man.
Well, the World Series is already over, Hector. I mean,
World Series. They haven't had a World Series since 1988. Last time Dodgers won it.
You están papacito.
well, this has turned into a Spanish soap opera here.
I don't know, but Hector telling him that he can't get enough.
I'm not gonna
He
lose.
wants more spectacularity.
Well, I don't know what to say about that one, fans. Well, the fans want to see a rematch. Let's get it. Pec-tacular, get your ass in the ring.
We're gonna have it right here.
They want to see a rematch. Let's do it. And it doesn't.
Call me and pay me.
Okay, well,
Mr. Pec-tacular says, no way, baby. Call me, pay me. I ain't wrestling again here tonight. Not against you.
I didn't know that Mr. Pec-tacular was in that business.